We're back. This is the week of
March 12th.
March 12th. I was already called March 13th. March 12th. Patrick Young, Joe Venuto. Wrestling Mom's Basement. SmackDown review.
SmackDown kicks off with welcoming us to the house that AJ Styles built. The champ was here in the finish of every city. He missed that he was hurt and in pain and doubting that he could win a finish line. Avery was put for the announce table. He dug deep and found way and is still the champion as going to WrestleMania. He said his journey to WWE was almost unbelievable. We all figured he was going to be in WWE.
No, I don't think anybody thought that.
And now he's the WWE champion heading to the shows. We all figured out what happened.
No.
He says during that he will face Shinsuke Nakamura. We figured out what happened too.
No.
It's a dream match. They had similar players getting here, and he respects Nakamura. He's a regular man until he steps in the ring, and then he becomes phenomenal. Aaron Nakamura. Shinsuke says AJ's the champion. Everyone likes him, but everyone likes him too. He respects AJ. And at WrestleMania, dreams come true, and his dream is need to face and become WWE champion. Rusev and Aiden arrived to celebrate Rusev Day.
A pretty good opening promo. It wasn't really anything new added, and there's probably not going to be a lot of story progression to this Mania match going forward. It's pretty much just going to be probably, no, I'm more or less, no, I'm going to beat you, no, I'm going to beat you, type stuff. That's what I'm going to be getting. However,
which is what you were saying a few weeks ago, or last week, what they should do, right?
Yeah. But I think the money in this feud is the match.
Right.
That's why people want to see it's a dream match for everybody. So they could probably be a little lax on booking it creatively.
Mm-hmm.
They don't really have to give them a story.
No.
It's easy booking. Slam dunk booking.
Oh, yeah. AJ has really blossomed into a great promo guy, too.
Yeah, he has.
His past nervousness is long gone. And I meant to say this, I didn't see this promo earlier. No offense to WWE, as I still try to market Roman, Cena's still the face of the company. The way he controls the audience and his promos.
Yeah.
But I will say, probably other than Cena, AJ's probably the best at controlling the audience still at his promos right now. Have the crowd.
I would say Miz is up there too.
And Miz, yeah. And Shinsuke's portion was smartly kept short. So
yeah.
And so this was a good segment. Up next, AJ Styles versus Rusev. AJ looks okay, crushing him up in, but AJ makes the save for the DQ at 11:20.
Good match. I'm half expecting Rusev Day versus AJ and Nakamura next week on SmackDown.
Yeah, this is
actually I'm more than half expecting. I'm pretty much expecting it.
This was the match on night for SmackDown.
Yeah, I agree.
It was a good match. One that made me want to see AJ and Rusev have a proper pay-per-view match down the road, though.
Yeah, I'll be all for it.
If
Rusev could do what he did against Nakamura, him and AJ will be great.
Shinsuke makes the save and stands tall afterwards. Big E's interviewing comments on facing the Bludgeon Brothers tonight. The brothers took out Kofi and Xavier, but he's here and will represent New Day. Jimmy Uso rises and says Jay's out as well. This is why everyone's healthy. They were tangled again. Jimmy will tangle Big E tonight. AJ met with Nakamura backstage, say he didn't need help tonight. Shinsuke says he did. Will have his back until WrestleMania, so they can beat him with the knee to the face. Big E was old business tonight coming out. Jimmy and Big E attacked before the bell, and they've been brawling before. They get cheers. The brothers get their hammers, but Jimmy and Big E deal. Up next, the Bludgeon Brothers versus Big E and Jimmy Uso. Harper killed Big E with a big boot, and then the killer bomb finished Jimmy.
I'll let you give.
And 232.
I'll let you give it to him. It's definitely a new way of booking a triple threat tag team.
Yeah.
Between three teams.
Instead of
just the normal
triple threat
triple threat matches. Yeah.
Partners, yeah.
I do like that. It's sort of a fresher idea that the two teams that got beat up, the surviving members now
are forced to
team up to fight the third one. Other than that, I also did like that they weren't a perfect team together.
Right.
They shouldn't be used to each other and all that stuff. Against the very dominating team, they should probably get their ass kicked if they're not ready.
Yeah, this is exactly what needed to be the follow-up on Fastlane. Like I said, the regular team only won, but they destroyed them. And they continue to unstoppable. The brothers said, and these actually heating up nicely.
Yeah.
Renee interviews Sammy. Sammy initially says Shane calls him tell Fastlane, but it says it's Kevin's fault.
Yep.
Shane's obsessed with Kevin. That made him guilty by association.
Yep.
He played everyone, but paid a price and won't sell the title.
Yep.
That will never ever again, not for anyone, not even for Kevin.
Yep.
Asuka's SmackDown debut. Charlotte makes her way around. She says as champion, you're always the target. She's honored and pleased that Asuka chose her for the WrestleMania match. Asuka arrives as Charlotte, welcomes her to SmackDown, but says be careful what you wish for. Charlotte has been defending title around the world, but people have always wondered what will happen if they face off. They have find out Mania. Charlotte hoped that Asuka would pick her to win the Rumble. She was excited Sunday when Asuka sees a kid because she's never faced anyone like her, but Asuka has never faced anyone like her. Charlotte plans to end Asuka's streak and solidify her legacy. Asuka says she chose Charlotte because she wanted a challenge. Charlotte's the queen, but she's the empress. Asuka bows to no one because no one's right for Asuka.
Again, it's along the same lines of Nakamura and AJ. It's slam dunk booking.
Yeah.
You don't have to provide extra things to it. Like, if you watch my WrestleMania 18 video, where they added in the what was it? The 18-wheeler running through an ambulance that contained The Rock. I don't think you didn't necessarily need to include that in that feud.
Yes, you did.
No, you didn't. It played no factor either. Rock was back up next week.
No, he was
fine.
No, he was filming a movie
For 2 weeks. Oh, okay. Well, he was down for 2 weeks.
The Scorpion King.
Yeah. I think when Roman did that to Braun was out for what, a month?
Yeah, that's because Braun was actually injured.
Yeah. But still, you don't have to add anything extra to it. It's simple booking. Just have them talk to each other. Like, no, I'm gonna win.
Oh wait, no,
I'm
Braun was back the next night.
Oh, he was back the next night.
Yeah, he was injured before that. That was the match he came back from.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Point taken.
Well, never mind. Well, anyway, Braun's a monster, so
Yeah.
he's a monster among men.
Yeah.
Anyway, you don't have to overbook things. You don't have to throw money at segments to overly complicate things. Just have them talk about wanting to beat each other and being the woman or the empress
Yeah.
or the queen.
Yeah, I liked it. It was short, to the point, and for week one, it was good.
Yes.
So for the match. U.S. Champion Randy Orton arrives in his promo time. He's glad to finally be U.S. Champion. He's glad to be on an elite list of Grand Slam performers. Bobby earned his first Grand Slam, but this title says he will take it to Mania and no one will stop him. Bobby arrives and congratulates Randy, but says he has a rematch and he will take that Mania and win back his title. Jinder arrives now. He also congratulates Randy. Jinder said it feels like Orton has been here forever and just won a title while Bobby won it way quicker. I'll just cover the match too. We'll lose together. Jinder versus Bobby. Sunil Singh distract Bobby. He gets posted. And Jinder crosses him on the ropes, and the Colossus finishes it at 6:25.
I think it was actually probably one of the better Jinder matches.
Yes, my 2-star Maharaja has moved up to 2-point-something matches.
2 and a quarter.
You go, Jind. I still consider it 2, but past being nice, he's in a good mood tonight.
No, I just thought it's better than Jinder's usual matches.
2 stars is still decent.
I actually think it might have been better than the first Bobby and Jinder match for the
U.S. title.
Yeah, U.S. title finals.
Listen,
I think this match is better than that one.
You're only going to get so good with Jinder when you're not AJ. So
yeah,
take what you can. Take your 2 stars and be happy. Listen. And that's not even complain about Jinder. I'm just saying, unless it's with AJ, he's not going to pass the 2s.
No.
So let's try to sugarcoat him as much as we can. Jinder wanted to continue to build to the triple threat, I'm assuming me. It was okay, but rather boring. It's the same sentence I have for Jinder matches.
Yeah.
I call him okay now. His act's dead though, just one thing, I'm telling you. It just don't look right. Post-match, Randy saved the segment in terms of crowd reaction though, by RKO with Jinder. Renee interviews Kevin, who ranks about Sami and Shane for ruling everything on Sunday, believing that he's the rightful WWE champion. Up next, Naomi versus Carmella. Carmella tripped up Naomi and stunned Naomi on the ropes with hair and trails her for the win.
And the Women's Revolution regressed about a whole year. It wasn't that good. Carmella's on offense the majority, and it was like straight out of an era of it was like straight out of a Kelly match, to be honest.
Come on now, Kelly had more flaw in her matches. Those matches all hair pull and roll ups.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
And Naomi's been trying to hit Carmella's face.
Hold on. Yeah, hold on. Kelly was a better wrestler than that. She couldn't run the ropes, but she was a better wrestler than that.
Yeah, you were the one all day to say Carmella was a better worker. Just to clarify.
Yeah.
When we had this discussion before. Well, past thinking.
It was more like an Oksana match.
Alright, well, what's that?
Just because I don't remember Oksana all that much.
Well, I'll give you a hint. Naomi does, because she needs her ring to eye. So it wasn't that bad.
Alright, fine. A Jackie Gata match.
Well, it wasn't that bad either, because Naomi actually fell down with Carmella. Well, actually, let me rephrase that. Naomi almost killed herself, because Carmella didn't know how to catch her off a press either. Poor Naomi almost laid on her. Actually, no, I'm telling you right. Naomi almost broke her eye again, because Carmella didn't know how to catch her off a press. So instead of her chest, Carmella's face got caught by Naomi's vagina.
Yes.
Naomi's vagina saved her from breaking her eye. Because Carmella freaking sucks. I'm not even blaming Naomi. It'll take a miracle to get a good match out of Carmella. Talk about 2-star gender. We'll be lucky if we can pay out 1-star Carmella. At this rate.
Yeah, Carmella's not that bad.
Yeah, you're right. Gender's better.
She had a good match with Nikki Bella. Oh, more entertaining match with Nikki Bella.
Right. Yeah, but that's different. It was a no DQ match, so you could play round one. And by the way, Nikki had a way better no DQ full Skyward match with Natalya just 2 months later, so don't even worry about that. Actually, the best women's main roster match last year, if you personally ask me.
Yeah.
Andy Bauer, Asuka, and Emma from TLC. Shane McMahon's wrestling 34 announcement. Shane's here with the main announcement. Shane says he's had issues with Kevin and Sami and David Crystal lines and he will not apologize for his actions. It all started when Kevin attacked Vince. Yeah, Kevin wanted that Hell in a Cell, but Sami ruined that. He may not have done what was right, but he showed down Brian will return this Tuesday. They're starting this Tuesday. Shane's taking a leave of absence, and Brian will be going alone, doing it alone. I made Kevin will face Sami. Kevin agrees. Shane's leave with Kevin arrives. Kevin agrees with his decision and wishes Shane well in his future endeavors. Sami arrives and says that he should be glad he's leaving. Shane says to get him a chance to face off with me, and they're not grateful. They then attack and beat the shit out of Shane. Sami has to lose, take Kevin, hits the pow bomb. They then beat down toss out refs. Sami gets a chair and wraps it around Shane's head and posts him. They drive Shane up the ramp and take him backstage. Kevin and power bombs him onto a stack of scaffolding on him to Santol and rough coals for EMTs.
The last couple of years has been a trend in which one of the weeks Shane absolutely gets the shit kicked out of him. Usually this happens in his matches too, but still, it's being a trend where he gets pretty much taken out.
Mm-hmm.
This one was pretty good. It's interesting. It's interesting to see where they're going to go with it, though.
Yeah.
Are they actually going to go all the way with Sami and Kevin at WrestleMania, which will be a fantastic match.
Right.
However, it would also be an interesting story because it'll be odd to turn one face at this point after both of them pretty much kick the holy hell out of Shane. And if so, if they're both going to stay heel, I'm thinking why not a tag match?
Yeah.
With Shane and somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Preferably Brian, but I don't think that's going to happen at this point. They haven't really teased anything, and I think they would tease it months before that would have happened. And
going with
Brian
Izzy.
more or less just seems like he wants to leave anyway.
I'm going with Izzy.
You're going with the 10-year-old fan, 11-year-old fan from NXT.
Can you think of anyone else?
11-year-old Bailey fan from NXT.
Alright, well, I was thinking Jericho, but he's probably out because he has Fozzy.
Yeah.
I was thinking Brian, but more likely.
Well, at this point, Jericho may just show up wherever the hell he wants to.
Okay, for the play safe, I'll just say it's probably Dolph. Right now.
Yeah, probably.
Because he was the one that was involved with the pins when they almost won the belt.
Yeah.
It was a good angle play with the already established feud. Shane Sullivan was amazing at the end. Or they could easily just...
He was weird ass, wheezing, and...
I'm not hoping I want him
moaning.
injured, but I'm hoping he cracked a rib. Because Shane's way better than that normally in terms of selling. So I'm hoping he cracked a rib and he was actually in pain. But
It didn't even sound like Shane actually doing.
But I don't actually want Shane to be injured. But I'm hoping he did because Shane's doing way better than that at selling. They can easily go triple threat match to me. Yeah. Don't rule that out. Triple Mania.
Triple Mania.
Have you seen the card? We're looking at triple
threat mania. Yeah, triple.
We're at least look at the Intercontinental, the United States more than likely, and the SmackDown tag teams.
Mm-hmm.
So we're at 3. So there's a good chance. Or the tag match and Shane gets back up for revenge. But either way, we're definitely going to want to be. It's definitely going to be Triple Mania.
Yeah.
The only online side with the Triple Mania is each Triple Mania match has a different style to it. So they should be able to separate one from the other.
Yeah.
But they always say that, I think Bullies would say on What's Open, Vince's mindset has always been to try to get as much people to come to the WrestleMania card to make sure we all get paid, which I want him. It's very nice and respectful.
It's nice and respectful, and also it probably leads to better locker room morale.
Yeah, so...
Hey, nobody was left off Mania this year.
Yeah.
Everyone got a big payday.
And since WrestleMania is now planning to be 8 hours this year, for now on, it's going to be 8 hours. Yeah. Which is
throw on the NXT roster, too.
It's like 8 hours.
They can get a Mania payday.
Well, the NXT roster is in the... Fabulous Moolah Battle Royal. Because I forgot the name of it, though.
WrestleMania Women's Battle Royal.
That long guy's name.
Or Women's WrestleMania Battle Royal.
Yeah, that name you don't know. Overall, this week's episode of SmackDown was rock solid, good promo, about good AJ Rusev, good tag team advantage. Things slowed down a little bit with the Orton Bobby Jinder stuff, but at least that continued to build to their match.
Yeah.
Carmella and Naomi was just the one bad thing on the show. And the main angle was good. Hopefully this is a sign that SmackDown's back on the upswing now. Because I'm in the Divas match. It was all good.
And that was really only like 2 minutes.
Yeah. On to If I Lie this week. Kick things off with Hideo Itami, Kira Tozawa versus Lindsay Dorado and Grand Melly. The Melly makes a double song. Grand Melly makes a double song to Z, and Hideo picked up the win with a wacky new GTS variation. It was like a hookup for a crossroads, but there was like I did like it. It was like crossroads into the knee. Yeah. For the win at E14.
I really did like it too. It was a very good tag match. There was a cool spot with Lindsay jumping off of Grand Metalik's back when he was bent over the second rope onto Tozawa to the outside, which is really cool. And it's interesting to see what they're going to do with the Cruiserweight tag.
Yeah.
Because that just seems more obvious that it's
they're building a feud in tag.
With those two.
Yeah.
I wonder if this is going to add more people to the Cruiserweight division. I'm guessing they're going to have to.
Yeah, I guess they have Gallagher and Kendrick too.
Yeah.
When Kendrick is back as an on-team, yeah.
Yeah. And it also will delay the effect of the tournament style that 205 Live has had.
Yeah.
So, I thought it was pretty good.
Good fun, energetic tag match. Can go off the show. Thumbs up for me. Hideo was being a dick post smash and had to be held back by Kira. Kalisto seemed pissed, so I could see them having a match this week. Hideo and Kalisto. Drake Maverick arrived to join commentary. On next, Jack Gallagher versus Murphy Myers. Murphy battles back, but Gallagher trapped in a ring and pummeled him and jacked at the headbutt and won 238.
It was kind of an extended squash match. Except I don't think the other guy got offense in.
By the time they sent Gallagher to the outside, they went for the baseball slide. Gallagher trapped him. Yeah.
It kind of ran on a bit long, but it did show that Gallagher still has that mean streak in him.
Yeah, now, I've been comparing Drew to Bob Backlund, so I have a new comparison this week.
Okay.
Well, I've been comparing Gulak to Bob Backlund.
Yes, you have.
That's exactly what he is. Jack Gallagher reminded me of Jack Gallagher. Sorry. No, it was a good squash, almost Fit Philly-like. Further establishing a new more serious ace kick than Jack Gallagher. We got Mustafa Ali promo talking about battling bullies his own life. He calls Drew Gulak a bully. And when he faces him next week, he has a chance to make things right. It was a cool video.
Yeah, it was a cool video. It kind of got creepy in the end with the person sneaking up on him.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
Just a little creepy, but it was still unique and very standoutish.
And the main event, Roderick Strong versus Cedric Alexander. Destroyed by Rye, won for the end of Hardy, got Cedric curled him out nowhere for the win in 15 minutes.
Match of the week.
Yes.
Very good match. Had some stiff competition with a match that happened on NXT. We'll get to that later. But what this had was a solidified ending. Roddy still looks pretty good even in defeat. He lost to a roll-up and not actually a finisher.
Mm-hmm.
So odds are there's big things for Roddy in the future of the company. And we got a pretty good match to boot. From Cedric as well.
Yeah, it was absolutely a great tournament match and great TV main event. Well executed, didn't see no mistiming or nothing like that. Yeah. They had a desperation because they both wanted a chance to be at WrestleMania. They even got the crowd to it by then.
Yeah.
Which has been a struggle for the brand. This was a great match with Cedric getting back to the title shot and his spot on the biggest WWE show of the year. And Roddy was extremely disappointed for losing. Cedric is promo time and he's emotional. As he just, you deserve it. Chance. Cedric, like AJ earlier on Tuesday, said he's earned it. As now got to WrestleMania. His little girl calls him chair in the morning on Mania. We'll make that dream come true. Where we stand now is Mustafa Ali versus Drew Gulak next week. And Cedric Alexander moving on to the finals. So again was a very good, strong show. Under the new direction has become WWE's best weekly TV show.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it was the show of the week this week. I'm just saying that in general, I think. Had good squash established with Gallagher and great main member to Ryan Cedric.
Yeah, since we've added it, it's been pretty dominant.
Yeah, once again, the show's on an hour and usually worth for time.
Yeah. It's actually less than an hour right now because
that's a challenge. And for NXT this week, we kick things off with a Dusty Classic Tour match, Sandy versus Tina Sabatelli. Nikki Cross took out Rick on the outside. Alexander came in the double team net breaker, finished Tina at 3:43.
Decent enough match with an obvious finish.
Yeah.
To just round up what I can say in multiple words.
Yeah, it was okay with Rick and Tina falling apart and the right team moving on. Toss Chalmers rise to jeers. Well, they let him talk this week. It doesn't appear so as the crowd chase for Johnny.
And this week they had signs.
Yeah, with Johnny's logo.
Yeah, Johnny's smiley face logo.
Yeah. Tampa drops the mix. Drops the mic.
Drops the mix.
Yeah, he mixed it. And he looks to leave. He walks out to Ciampa sucks, and we want Giant Chance to just move him off. I love these past two Ciampa segments. They're simple, effective, and they had great heat. Up next, Lacey Evans versus Dakota Kai. Dakota escaped her to roll for the win in 57 seconds.
Really short match, and happy Dakota Kai finally got a win in WWE. So
Yay, Dakota. She's won WWE before. She was in a Young Classic. She's won a match.
Okay, finally won as a WWE competitor on a WWE television show.
She was a WWE competitor in the Young Classic. She was already signed to NXT.
I didn't think she was signed then.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They changed her name to Dakota Kai. She used to be Evie.
Yeah. Alright, well, anyway, it's her first win on NXT.
There we go.
There you go.
If anybody has been following Dakota for like the last 20 years that I have on the Indies, then she,
Isn't she like 29? So you've been following her since she was 9 years old. You creep.
Yay, Dakota. That's all I gotta say. Post-match.
Since you were 7.
Shayna Baszler arrives. I was I had my time 7-year-old. She looks to attack, but Ember arrives to make the save. Ember says Shayna started, so she will end it in New Orleans. They brawl, refs are to bring them up, but they keep rolling. Shayna ends up dropping Ember with a big right, starts pulling apart. Ember fires up and hits a kick to the face, heads up top, but Shayna cuts her off. Baszler locks in a Kimura, but Dakota makes a save, kicking Shayna's face off. Ember falls with the Eclipse. Hopefully this is a sign that Dakota will be getting into the mix after taking her.
And she gets a little bit of a revenge in the process. Still very interested in seeing Ember and Shayna.
Yeah, that was supposed to be official commercial taker in New Orleans. Up next, Dusty Classic Tournament match, Street Profits versus Heavy Machinery. Montez hit the frog splash, and that was that at 3-3.
Joe probably has more to say about this than I do. Because when I saw it, he was pretty much complaining the whole time that this was the first round match. But I thought it was fine. The team I liked better won, and I didn't really see anything majorly wrong with it.
It was a fun and solid little match. That's all it was. Up next, UK champion Pete Dunne.
Wow, I set you up to go the distance, but you didn't want to.
People know how I feel. TM6-1 Wolf of Spain should be a finals match. No offense to Street Profits. They could afford a loss. TM6-1 should at least make it to the semifinals against the Wolf of Spain. There, well. I'm not going to take away from Street Profits' momentum because I like them. I'm just saying that they could have lost and build up their momentum on the side. It's not like they're making take over anyway. New York TM6-1, but TM6-1's the more over team right now. So, I know TM6-1's more talented and is going to stay over before you tell me. And I know that, but you go with who's over. Yeah, Street Profits are over too, but they're not going to get too far. Well, they're going to just kill by Wolf of Spain. Which they've already got killed by Wolf of Spain, so is it really worth it when you think about it? I'd rather lose a competitive match in the first round of TM6-1 and killed again by Wolf of Spain. That's my little complaint, my little rant for this video. Don't worry, Monday's got a bigger comment. That has nothing to do with the Street Profits or Heavy Machinery. That's just news source.
And that's just gonna be fans.
Not old fans, just the elite ones. I think they're better than mine. Up next, UK champion Pete Dunne versus Adam Cole. Pete goes for the finger break spot. Bear Ram was cut off by Kyle and Bobby attacking in 9:28.
Probably my second favorite match of the week. This was the match I was referring to. It didn't have a solidified finish because odds are they're leaning towards something in the future. But I thought the action was pretty good. I did like the run up, the step up moonsault.
Yeah.
Pete Dunne did, and Adam Cole countered it into a super kick. That would probably make Nick and Matt very proud. Again, I thought this was a really good match, and if they happen to have a singles match on TakeOver where they can just be given 30 minutes and just told go to town, they will probably do it, and I will be very excited to see that. But for this night, it was a very good match.
Yeah, it was a good back and forth match. While the post match was a very interesting angle too. Undiscovered worked over Pete. Arrives to make save. The numbers get to him, and Pete starts to fight back. Everyone brawls, but Ryan and Pete clean house, and Ryan and Pete show respect to each other post match. Main event contract sign time. When Regal's is hosting things, and Alice reaches out first. Zelina follows. Alice is confused by the lack of Andrade. I thought it was a trap for Alice there, but
yeah, I thought it was too.
Zelina says Andrade is not here today, but she is. She claims that Andrade will destroy Alistair if he were here. Alistair cuts her old face for the contract. He moves the table, takes his seat in the ring. He says they're now on the same level. Zelina gets pissed, says Andrade will destroy him. Main regrets subbing into the ring with him. He makes short jokes and says Andrade doesn't measure up. She slaps him, demands he sign. He does. Andrade says he didn't come alone. Alistair says he didn't come alone. And Kansas arrives and attacks Zelina. She kicks her ass, works her over on the floor, and then back in the ring. The Bulldog follows, and Zelina's out. The Alistair and Zelina segment was fine, but I really liked the Kansas doing revenge with Zelina. It was great fire babyface revenge beatdown.
Yeah, it may have been a little odd though that Alistair is cracking short jokes. But it wasn't that bad, I guess. But still, they strangely had good opposing chemistry with each other.
Yeah.
And again, another match I'm very interested in looking at TakeOver.
1 year later.
Yes.
So when it happened. So botch of the week.
Botch of the week for me would be on Raw, with Braun pretty much destroying the whole tag division minus the bar.
I liked all the shows this week, so we're going to go with Carmella.
Okay.
Having to wrestle a match on TV, that's just Formula thing, wrestle thing.
One woman wrestled a 2-minute match.
And
you were a fan in 2007, 2008, 2009, and 2010.
Yeah, but those women were good that were being held back. The woman that wrestled 2 matches now for Carmella. Those 2 matches could have been given. Those 2 minutes.
Against Naomi.
Yeah, well, like I said. I felt bad for Naomi's vagina. That had to be painful. Hopefully Jimmy healed it. Carmella injured women's vaginas, I guess. What can I say? What? If you had to watch Carmella wrestle, if you watched a short show until that point, you would have felt my pain on live.
I did watch it.
I would pick Braun the Battle Royal too, but it's not like Raw.
I'm doing it because it affected the whole tag division.
It's not like Raw's tag division was already dead though, my part. That's why I didn't pick it. It's just Carmella's, not Naomi.
Yeah, but I don't think you needed to have the whole tag division jab out to Braun.
You did, but they were already dead.
And it ended the show.
Yeah, I didn't agree with that part, but it's still Carmella. She was the worst wrestler in the ring this week. And show of the week?
I do have mine.
So do I.
Alright. 1, 2, 3, 205 live.
Alright, yeah. Well, we'll see you for the Backlash 2005 review.
Yes.
And Great American Bash 2008 review.
Exactly.
Bye.